when we find perimeter here, what do we got to do? We're going to add them all up, and we get 20 what? What are your units? Feet. Look what we're going to do to it. What does this mean? Doubled means what? Multiply by 2. That's your scale factor. Remember that? Scale factor is that number you multiply by. So what are my new sides? If I say 6 times 2, what do I get? 12. If I say 8 or 4 times 2, I get 8. So what's my new perimeter? 40 feet. All right, so check it out. We wrote a minute ago, perimeter times scale factor equals new perimeter. What was our original perimeter? 20. What was our scale factor? 2. What's 20 times 2? 40. Oh, look how that worked. So you can change the dimensions on the shape, or you can use the rule. Not hard, right? It does make sense. So you just got to trust me. All right, let's look at the triangle. Now, this one's different. First of all, it's area. Well, how do we find area of a triangle? Base times height divided by 2. So base times height divided by 2. What am I using? Am I using the 5? Am I using the 4? Am I using the 3? What am I using? All right, 4 times 3 divided by 2. 6 what? Oh, squared. Is that squared important? Yes. What are we going to do to it? Triple. That's my scale factor. So look, now this becomes what? 12 by 3 times 3? 9. So I can come over here and I say 12 times 9 divided by 2. You can use your calculator if you want, or we know that 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 times 9 is 54 centimeters squared. So if we use our rule now, the rule we wrote on the front here, area surface scale factor squared. So I can come here and I can write area times scale factor squared. That means you're only squaring the scale factor like when we did area of circles. Equals new area. So what was my original area? 6. What was my scale factor? 3 squared, which we can write as 9 equals, what's 6 times 9? Oh, look at how that worked. Let's talk about why we're squaring that, right? 3 squared means 3 times 3. Well, look at our picture. We did times 3 on the base and times 3 on the height. That's why we're squaring it. All right? Are we okay with that? Let's look at the volume. Ooh, we haven't done volume yet, but you should know how to do this, right? Length times width times height. So we're going to say 24. You're going to use your calculator on this because I know you're lazy. 80 times 24 is 1,920 centimeters cubed. Because volume has how many dimensions? 3. Look at this. We're going to apply a scale factor of 1/2. 0.5 or 1/2, either one. So let's change our dimensions and see what happens. The 10 becomes a 5. The 8 becomes a, the 24 becomes a. So now I need to do 12 times 4 times 5. What do I get? 240 what? Centimeters cubed. Sorry. Now, what was our formula a minute ago? Volume times scale factor cubed equals new volume. So what was our original volume? 1920. Now, my scale factor cubed, so I'm going to say cut it in half for my length. That's what I did for my length. I'm going to cut it in half for my width, and I'm going to cut it in half for my height. Do you see why it's cubed? So we have 3 dimensions that we are applying that scale factor to. So we have to apply the scale factor 3 times. If you're using your calculator, then you're going to say, oh, well, helps if you can see it. You're going to say 1920 divided by 2. You can just keep doing this. Divided by 2, divided by 2, 240. You can say 1920. Could you say times 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5? Is that the same thing? Yes. And we get 240. So the thing I need you to take from this is, here we apply the scale factor once because the units are just the units. Here we applied the scale factor twice because area is base times height, units squared, right? Volume 3 times because it's 3 dimensions. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do today. I have 2 papers for you. And guys, if you don't like the rule, don't use the rule. Just draw the picture, change the units. That's fine. I want you to, you've got a parking lot. If you want to draw a picture of this parking lot, I want the perimeter and area. They're going to enlarge it. I want you to tell me what happened. Tell me what happened with the perimeters. Tell me what happened with the areas. Then, we're going to incorporate some graphing. We haven't graphed in a while. It's a nice little review. And you're going to draw me the rectangle, and then you have a scale factor here. You're going to have to read for details. And then you're going to draw me a new park, and then you have to answer this question. How will this affect the area and the perimeter? On the back, some more of the picnic area on area and perimeter. And then we have 2 word problems here. I would suggest, guys, you're drawing a picture so you can see what's happening. Okay? Then volume. I know we haven't talked about volume. That is our next part of our unit. But length times width times height, that's review. You've done that since 5th grade. No problem. I want you to write the original volume. You can use your calculator. Apply a scale factor of 2. So what is this going to become? This is going to become 6 times 4 times 8, right? See what happens. And I want you to fill this in, and I want you to write the rules down here. All right? Questions? Simple, simple, simple. All right, show me which